So now I'm here in this beautiful garden by our friends who live close to Serra and to the mountain chain Serra da Estrela. Today it's pretty cloudy, so you can't really see the mountains, but they are usually visible here in the background. They have this beautiful place, our friends here, where they are pretty self-sustained, off-grid, and with solar panels and their own well. So it's been really nice. So as soon as we came here, we were not at all affected by the power cuts, and they hadn't been affected here at all. So when we came here, we went to the Serra da Estrela. It's a mountain chain, but there's one piece of the mountain in particular where there's a lot of quartz in it, in rose quartz, so it has a beautiful energy. So we went up there and did some energy work, and I noticed how the stones are at some places, like these massive stones are balancing on top of each other. So at first I was assuming it had to be erosion, but the more I saw of it, I could see it's not possible for stones to be eroded like that on top of a mountain. So to me it seems like these massive stones have been deliberately placed like that. And it looks like what you would see along the coastline if there should be some points that should be easy to recognize. So that's very mysterious and interesting to look closer at. And at one of the, actually already the first evening when we were tuning into what we should be doing around here, I saw a castle on top of a mountain, or actually more like a fortress. So when I described it to the others, the guy who lives here immediately knew where it was. It was a place called Linares. So we went there and did the second part of the energy work, in which we were focusing on bringing the fields of religion together. Because in this energy work of helping the new era come along, we're focusing on how to gather us all, how to connect and collect the different traditions, so that we can start seeing ourselves as one humanity instead of separated groups. So here we were working with connecting the fields of religions, and that was a good place to do it, we found out, because different peoples of different religions have owned that place during the different times. We also went to Fukushino, which is a beautiful place that has a bell tower that is built up of quartz from the local part of the mountain. So when you're walking up there, I took my shoes off because it's so nice to feel the energy. So when you're walking up there, take off your shoes if it's not too cold, and enjoy the feeling of really being recharged. And you can walk all the way up and stand on the star in the middle and make some sounds, because the reverb is incredible. It sounds like you're in a big bathroom or in a church, but it's an open space, so it's really amazing how it's created. So I could feel that when I was standing there, I was really uplifted, and the sound was moving around and echoing back to me beautifully. So I could really spend a long time there just singing intuitively. That was our main energy works here with the group when we were together. And also we were practicing quieting the mind by focusing on the different inputs to the senses. So perhaps you can hear here in the background there was a dog barking. Oftentimes we have the sweet sounds of the bells from the goats that are walking around in the area. The church is playing a tune every half an hour, and there's so many birds here, so there are so many lovely sounds. There's some water in the small ponds that you can hear, some frogs sometimes. So this wonderful feeling of just letting your senses be the main focus, and you can tune into both your hearing, your visions, the bodily sensations, the scents of these wonderful roses here in the background. They are so nicely smelling. So you can choose 2 or 3 points of attention and then let your awareness be stretched out and have a quiet mind. And thereby it's easier to receive. There was a lot more to it, but this is just a little glimpse into it, so perhaps you can try and see how it feels for you, if it makes you quiet and more receptive in your inner state. So that was a little greeting from here, from the area of Serra da Estrela and Seiya. I wish you all a wonderful day and hope you are seizing all the magical opportunities that come to you for experiencing how magical life can be.